Coach Joanna, and I will be demonstrating how to change your tires, how to change your tubes, how to change a flat, and some other various helpful bicycle related things for all of you triathletes. So next time you're out on your bike and you get a flat tire, you'll know what to do. So first, my recommendation is that you always ride with tire wrenches and that you always have a spare tube. Mine's somewhere. This is my spare tube. And that you always have a small pump with you. And if you have these three things, you don't have to worry about getting stranded. So today I got my touring bike back from the bike shop and I am going to go, wow, okay. And I am going to go on a bike tour, so I'm getting my bike ready to go. And I need new tires and a tube on this back wheel. So here's my tube, and here are my new tires. And if you need to know your tube size, your tire will tell you on the side. So if you don't know how to communicate that, I would recommend just taking your wheel in with you to a bike shop or your tire. So I'm going to pump this up a little bit, fit it on the tire, and then we're good to go. Oh. I brought the wrong mini pump. There are two kind of valves, Schrader, which is like this, and Presta, which will have something a little extra sticking up out of the top. You probably have Presta. I have two pumps though, so I'll just use my big pump. And I'm not pumping it up all the way, just pumping up a little so that I have something to work with. Oh yeah, it's a good idea not to let your tubes touch the ground and get debris on them. So wear it as a necklace. This is my new tire. My other tires I went across the country on, so they had about 3,000 miles, which is more than plenty wear for a pair of tires. This is a little funky because it's new. So your tube fits right in your tire. I'm just checking for the little rotation arrow to make sure the tread is going the right way. Okay. On your rim, you should have a hole indicating where your tube valve is going to go through. And you should also have a rim strip which keeps the ends of your spokes poking through and popping. So I'm going to line this up and poke the valve through. There you go. I'm going to edge one side of the tire over the rim pretty easy to get one side on. It's getting that second side on can turn into a pain in the butt. I haven't changed the flat in a long time. My favorite fun fact about me and flat tires is I biked all the way across the country and I only got one flat. So this is good for me to practice. Yeah. So when you're getting your tire on, you want to make sure you're not manhandling anything. You want to make sure that your tube isn't getting pinched between the tire and the rim. So we are on the home stretch here, the part where you really need the thumb strength or your tire levers. You see, you want to make sure that you're not pinching the tube here. You want to edge it up and over the rim. Yeah, okay. So what we have here is a very flat tire. When I work on the next one, I will give you some tips on how to not get a flat tire again. This is just me putting new stuff on, but if you're dealing with a flat, there's a few other steps you want to take to make sure you know how you got a flat and to prevent getting another one. But I have to replace that tire on that wheel, so we can talk about that. Now I am going to pump it up slowly and just listen and look for trouble. Trouble? How do we define trouble? How do we define trouble? Trouble is if you see the tire bulging in any weird spots. If you see the little beads, like there's a line all the way around here that you shouldn't really be seeing the inside of. So let's let a little air out and I'll show you. Like this. You should make sure, go all the way around the edge. Make sure that you're not pinching the tube anywhere where it shouldn't be. Right? Like it wouldn't be good if the tube was right in there. It would, because that means as you pump it up, it'll pinch it and you'll hear this loud, horrifying sound and you'll realize that you're down a tube. What's also really important is to make sure that you know what your tire pressure recommendation is. Your tire will tell you everything you need to know. Okay, let's look. Let's look. So this right here tells me my tire size, my tire and tube size. And somewhere on here it'll recommend what you should pump it up to. Somewhere. I just kind of stick to 80 psi, which is correct. Keep inflated at 45 to 90 psi. 45 would be a little, good grief. Well, anyway, we'll keep pumping this up. This looks good. You really don't want to find out the hard way with these though, so it pays to be careful. Of course, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Right now we're at like 40 psi. And I'll give it another check. Keep an eye out for anything weird. If you hear hissing, if you see a bulge, those are bad signs. Now we are at 40 psi. And I'm feeling pretty good about this. So we're just gonna go for it. You know, and if something does look off, just let the air out and start pumping it up again. No shame there. of just popped this tire off in an unhealthy way. See, my tire was flat when I took it off, so the brakes weren't really a problem. But you should disengage your brakes in order to take it off and on. But you'll find that out when you literally can't. Oh my word. Okay. Just really important. Don't forget about your brakes. You do not want to realize that you forgot to put them back on the hard way. Okay. Nice. Tire 1 is done. You can stop.